going to be seeing, maybe a little bit tomorrow night, but into Monday and the start of the work week, it's going to be rain, not snow.
And I have to say that I've enjoyed it being this nice warm weather, but I did like waking up this morning to a little bit of snow. But
it was nice to see.
Yeah, I'm ready to get back to some of the
Me too, we all are.
Still, yeah.
Now,
Thanks, Brianna.
Now, Mark, with all this winter weather, how is it affecting the high school basketball for this weekend?
Well, it's one thing, if you live anywhere near Southeast Ohio, you know that Mother Nature is boss. And today she's saying no high school basketball. We only have one high school basketball game tonight. The rest have been canceled. Alexander, Athens, Nelsonville, York, and Weston, all canceled. But that's what it's like on the high school level. And college, the Ohio Bobcats hit the winter roads and traveled to Akron. DJ Cooper and the Bobcats look to gain their second victory in the MAC. I've got your complete preview next on Newswatch.
And my Nancy was quiet, vivacious, fun-loving. We laughed a lot. It's called Alzheimer's disease. Instead of a laughing, giggling person, she became more solemn and needed help in any way, shape, or form. One night I saw a PBS program about Alzheimer's. That blew me away. After the program, my local PBS station had a call-in show about Alzheimer's resources in Montana. There was knowledge, and there was compassion, and there was empathy. And we really needed that. My local PBS station sent me information on Alzheimer's, which I shared with my nursing home. I found the information I could not.
Well, it's Friday the 13th, an unlucky day for most folks. Fortunately for the Ohio Bobcats, they don't play until tomorrow. Ohio's luck in 2012 has been anything but spectacular. The Bobcats are just 1-2 in the new year after going 12-1 to start the season. Ohio travels to Akron for a Mid-American Conference showdown against the Zips. Akron won the MAC Conference in 2011 and is off to a hot start in 2012, winning 7 of their last 8 games. Akron is currently 2-0 in the MAC and sitting at first place in the East Division. Ohio is tied for second at 1-1. Ohio is 5-2 on the road, while Akron is 6-1 at home. Akron is leading the MAC in three-point shooting percentage, shooting 40% from behind the arc. The Bobcats, however, are second best in the league when it comes to defending the three. After Ohio's loss to Bowling Green on January 7th, head coach John Gross questioned his team's toughness. The Bobcats responded with a convincing win against Buffalo. Coach Gross said he'll do whatever it takes to get his team motivated.
I'll do whatever it takes, to get them to play as hard as we played last night. I thought it was maybe as good of a defensive effort and a rebounding effort as we've had since I've been the coach here in terms of a duration of a game.
The women's team is also in action this weekend. The Bobcats are back at the Convocation Center on Sunday for another MAC matchup. Ohio welcomes Miami University to Athens. The Bobcats are 8-9 this year and 1-2 in conference play. The Red Hawks, on the other hand, are rolling, 3-0 in the conference and 13-3 overall. Miami has won 10 of their last 11 behind Courtney Osborne's 19 points a game. Ohio is coming off a tough loss to Bowling Green and looking to get back on the right track after losing 2 conference games in a row. If you can't make it out to the Convo on Sunday, you can hear all the action on WOUB 1340 AM with Grant Burkhart as voice of the Lady Bobcats. And if you can't get enough of Ohio University's athletics, check out the Bobcat Sports Showcase. The showcase is back and bringing Bobcat fans complete coverage of Ohio sports. Tune in tonight for an exclusive look at how men's basketball coach John Gross got his team remotivated and ready to conquer the MAC. The showcase crew will also look at how the women's basketball team is dealing with injuries. The show airs Friday nights at 11 right here on WOUB. For additional information, go to woub.org/showcase. Also check out WOUB's high school basketball show, Hardwood Heroes. Hardwood Heroes brings you exclusive coverage of the Tri-Valley Conference high school basketball scene. Brad Appleton hosts the 3rd season of Hardwood Heroes as his team of reporters provides analysis and highlights from all your favorite TVC Ohio and TVC Hawking schools. Tune in on Sunday, January 15th at 6:30 p.m. on WOUB2, and if you miss it on Sunday, WOUB rebroadcasts the episode Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8 p.m. on WOUB2. Cleveland Cavalier fans get to see a familiar sight tonight, Mike Brown coaching on the sideline, except now he coaches the Los Angeles Lakers. Cleveland will have to square off against their former coach for the first time since he was fired after the 2009-2010 season. Kobe Bryant has been on an offensive explosion, scoring 40-plus points in his last 2 games. And as for the Cavalier defense, well, they're allowing 95 points a game, and that's not going to cut it against Bryant. One bright spot for Cleveland this year has been point guard Kyrie Irving. The rookie is averaging 16.6 points per game and 5 assists to go along with it. Against Phoenix last night, Irving had 26 points and 6 assists in a 101-90 Cleveland win. Cleveland is currently 5-5, ranked 3rd in the Central Division of the Eastern Conference. The Lakers are 8-4 for first place in the Pacific Division of the Western Conference. In hockey action, the Columbus Blue Jackets welcome the Phoenix Coyotes to Nationwide Arena. The Blue Jackets have struggled all season long, but tonight's game is very winnable for Columbus. The Coyotes are 20-17-7 this season, and on paper, almost identical to Columbus in terms of stats. Both teams get roughly 30 shots on goal per game. Both teams are averaging 2 goals a game, and the list goes on. Columbus is dead last in the NHL with an 11-26-5 record. At this point, all you can do is hope for a #1 draft pick. The NFL playoffs continue this weekend with a divisional action as the Saints head to San Francisco to face the 49ers. Head coach Jim Harbaugh, in his first season as head coach in San Francisco, will have to try and slow down the offensive juggernaut known as the New Orleans Saints. Then the Denver Broncos try and keep the magic going against the Patriots. Then on Sunday, the Texans take on Ray Lewis and the Ravens in the first game, followed by the Packers hosting the Giants. A lot of NFL action this weekend. I'm looking for Tebow to upset the New England Patriots.
I bet he will. Thanks, Mark, and stay tuned tonight on WOUB.
Here's a look at what's coming up next on your public television station. All right, so this weekend, again, we're going to be expecting some of those colder temperatures, as you said, but hopefully next weekend it'll be looking up.
Next weekend should be a little bit warmer than what we're seeing right now, which is only about 16 degrees, and still cool going into tomorrow and tomorrow night. Some snow in there, mostly cloudy. There's scattered snow showers tonight as well, so be careful when you go out. Visibility may be a little hasty because there's going to be flurries around. Wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour, so it's going to be so cold tonight, so make sure you wear that jacket. Tomorrow it's going to be 30 degrees outside, a little bit partly cloudy, so some clouds up in there, but a little bit different than we've seen today, which was mostly cloudy, not a lot of sun. And going into the 7-day forecast, we can see by the beginning of next work week, our weekend is going to be a little cold, but going into the week, it's going to be a little bit warmer. Thank gosh for those warmer warmer temperatures, 48 on Monday. So that's warmest out of the whole week, and looking into today, tomorrow, it's going to be very, very different.
Thanks, Brianna. I know it was hard waking up this morning going outside, but that was cold temperatures. And that does it for our broadcast on the 13th of January, 2012. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. I'm Eleni Lazarus.
You can get the
On Nova, an Allied mission.